Hey, everybody. We are here tonight for another great episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. This is episode number 161. This is Samantha Lavelle. We are streaming live now on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter X. We are also on Culture Shock Radio, Raptor Music FM, Rockbox FM, and Radio for Seo. So tonight, I'd like to introduce my special guest. We have been, bonding for the last couple of years. We have the amazing, CEO and founder of Carol LINNEE's Critters and Carol LINNEE's LLC in the building. So we have Miss Carol LINNEE.
Well, thank you so much. I'm really honored and blessed to be here. We have been talking quite a bit to do this, so it's great to actually get it done. So thank you again. I'm really appreciated here.
Oh, no, you're more than welcome. Thank you, for coming on to Let's Get Activated. And we're definitely going to have, a great, wonderful combination, conversation. And you're just doing, so many wonderful, things, especially, we have, Carol LINNEE's Critters. So it's a wonderful, nonprofit organization, which I know you have been kind of working on for the past almost 2 years now, I believe, right?
Yeah, we were founded in August of 22. So we've been roughly around there. We started off hit and run and then just kind of word of mouth, getting donations, starting to do the work. So yeah, it's been a journey, but a very rewarding journey. And we're looking to do as much as we can and help as many children in need.
That's a wonderful thing. So what, prompted you to create this organization?
So I've always had a strong passion for animals. I grew up with them. I rescued turtles with my father when I was young. I actually worked in a lot of animal hospitals as I got my bachelor degree of biology at Grand Valley State University. So I really had a passion with animals. And then I am a survivor of traumatic experiences myself. So I kind of was like, where can I bring those two things together and help other people? So really, since I am not blessed with any children myself, I decided it'd be wonderful to leave a legacy that helps other children in need. So really what we did is come up with the idea. We have 8 critters. You guys saw the little video there. Each one of those critters will have their own story and their own book. So when we visit children's hospitals, we can actually read the book to the children and even leave it behind. And also we'll donate clothing for the patients there and leave a little critter behind to show our care, love, and support. So really, we're just trying to give back and do as much as we can. And then we also visit with therapy animals. So that brings a little more spirits and prayers and animals just make everybody smile a little more. So in their energy, you can pick up on it. It's just great. And seeing the kids' faces, it's priceless, to be honest.
Definitely, because I know you've kind of worked with a lot of children. I'm sure that they're in a hospital for several months. A lot of cancer, patients too. So what is that like interacting with them and just their faces when they're receiving the animals?
It's honestly priceless, breathtaking. It's like an honor to give that little inspiration. And with our critters, they each will have a story that maybe a kid could relate to, or in a lot of times, kids come in from, let's say, maybe a car crash or something, and their clothing actually has to be removed. Well, some of these children have nothing to wear then. So that's where we come in too. Like, hey, we'll give you some clothes here to keep your comfort while you're in your stay and on your recovery. So really they go hand in hand. And I honestly, it actually makes me feel like our mission is just incredible. Like, children are our future, and I really would be blessed to touch as many people as we can.
I love that because I know that you have, donations, slot right on your website, CarolInnesCritters.com, as you guys see on the bottom here of the screen. And, I've seen, donations, and it's referring to, it helps out towards clothes for the children.
Yeah, most definitely. A lot of our donations, so shout out to our donors. Without them, we couldn't do what we're doing. And we do work with 2 different children hospitals downtown Detroit. So we really are trying to expand more. But definitely our donors and supporters, you're our cheerleading group. We couldn't do anything without you guys. So thank you so much for all your support.
Wow. And have there been like some community events just involving that you've kind of involved the company in?
Yeah, we try to get involved in the community, and we do have some campaigns coming down, like projects. So we're looking in in the Q3, probably reach out to children public schools, so like the younger age groups in Detroit, and then actually have like back to school giveaway, like a backpack full of some supplies, because there's always need for that too. And then we would love to actually work with other nonprofits, especially ones like, let's say it's a home for battered women or children that don't have families. We really want to try to get involved there because we think we could help out and support them with like clothing, maybe even like a bag, so you can have something that's yours that you can belong with. So we're really trying to do more, but we're very reaching out. Like, we want to help everyone, but so we got to like kind of narrow it down and be like, let's do this and this, and hopefully we'll just keep going. We'll get more volunteers, and we'll just keep able to spread it out and help everyone, really.
That's a wonderful thing. And what is the process like of creating a nonprofit organization? Because I know there's so many people that think, hey, I want to do something for my community and create a nonprofit. So how is that process like building something like that?
It's a process. You do have to go through your legal routes. You do have to go through what kind of nonprofit you want to be. We are a 501(c). Like, there's different categories you can be, and also then you have to see what category best fits you. Like, what you're doing, like your niche or what you got going on for your nonprofit. But then once you get there, it's like building any other business. You got to come up with your business plan. You got to have your supporters. Since you are a nonprofit, you do have a board members. So like, I have an amazing board members that keep me in check, and they also are always there to support and help us do more. But definitely it's a process, but I say, hey, I just was like, hey, we're going to do it, and we're going to figure it out as we go. So really, like, I definitely recommend, if people have a passion for it, to give it a shot, because, you can make a difference with one little thing to someone.
Definitely. I definitely agree. And your logo, kind of what we were talking about, I know we were kind of showing the characters when the show first started, but like who created the logo and like the characters, like who did the design on that?
We had it created. One of our, I guess you would say, acquaintances. He does a lot of designs, so he helped us out. I came up with the idea and was like, hey, can you design it? I want 8 characters. I want to kind of take from your domestic characters that would be like in your house, like your dog or a cat or something like that. But then also like your exotics, so you can like be out and about and things like there. But yeah, definitely, I would say we came up with the idea, and then we asked for help to draw it, and then it became a masterpiece. So it was a process, but it was great, and to see it unfold it just touches my heart because it's really bringing it together. The animals bring people in, then we can support the children, and then the children have something to experience and actually have support and know that they're not alone through their recovery or anything like that.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it's a great logo. It's colorful. It's catchy. You know, I believe you have the shirt on too, right? Like you got it on like shirts and everything as
Yeah, yeah,
well.
I got it. We're making it work. I try to represent wherever we go, because really word of mouth is really something we need. More people talk about us, the more people know about us, the more we can do for the community and the children. So really, you got to represent your brand and go out there and do the legwork.
You definitely do. Like that's very important. Like you say, you know, representing your brand, promoting it, which I'm sure, as you know, it's sometimes be a 24-hour affair with that.
It is. It definitely is. It takes up a lot of my time, but definitely, like, I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
That's a look, that's a wonderful thing. It's like finding your niche and your passion and something, you know, that you're passionate about. And I know you mentioned like volunteers. So how would someone qualify as like a volunteer for your organization?
So right now we do have opportunities. Anyone can qualify to volunteer in the sense of going to our website and filling out our support cards. So really, these are just inspirational words you can give out to children. We drop them off with our donations. So it's a little pick me up there. If anyone's interested in actually going to the hospitals with us, I would definitely have them reach out through our website, and then we can go through more of the details because every hospital has a different restrictions, I would say, or maybe protocol is a better word for it. But so we just want to make sure wherever we go, we're good. And then we also want to make sure volunteers can interact with our therapy animals. So there, we try to kind of have a little process. So like if anyone's interested, go to our website. You can either call us, email us, and we would love to hear from you, and we can definitely talk over more details.
That's a wonderful thing. And how is it like also interacting with the parents of some of these children? Because I know it has to like brighten their day because, you know, it's already stress when your child's in the hospital, right? Or when they've dealt through some type of trauma. So, what is it like for the parents when they see like your organization come in and help like that?
I would say the reactions are very, very humble, very blessed, very happy, almost like a glimpse of energy that's like we can breathe, we can relax, we can enjoy this moment all together because we're all content and comfortable, and we're okay, and we're all together. So really, it's almost that's where it makes me feel like I'm almost like their aunt. I'm part of
Mhm.
your family now. I'm going to hang out with you and we're going to make this all good. So really it's almost like you want to hug everyone. I know not everyone's huggers, but like it's one of those like lovey family kind of feeling in my opinion.
That's a wonderful thing. And do you like, are you able to kind of still keep in touch with some of them, like after they've, you know, gotten out of the hospital and such?
So we're working towards that. A lot of times, it's a little more personal when they're leaving the hospital, and they like their privacy, or the hospital prefers their privacy of the patient.
Mhm.
But we're working there. Like we're hoping that sending home with our support cards and the donations and the stuffed animals, that that's going to get people to be like, oh yeah, here, and then I can be in touch with. So once we inspire some, we'll pass on the word, inspire more, and then they'll all come full circle. But we definitely we leave as much information at the hospitals. So if there's anything else we can do, even when the patient leaves the hospital, we're here to support and help them out.
I love that. I love that. And, you know, with you being, you know, just so busy with, you know, your organization and everything, I know you also have like your LLC where you kind of doing things as well. So how do you balance both of those out?
So it is a fun calendar juggle. So you really have, like, I am a big person with my calendar. I have to put everything in there, so I don't lose track. So I'd like to stay organized, and also really work through them. But really, it's just carving out the time. Like I work longer days. Don't get me wrong. It's more than putting 40 hours a week in.
Mhm.
But definitely it has its reward at the end. So really, I would say I do a lot more with my nonprofit right now. We got to
Mhm.
get our momentum going. We got to get us more out there, get more supporters and donors and things like that. But I still always love my LLC. I do have a notary. I can help people if they ever need a notary, or even like executive assistant work, things like that, modeling. And I've done a little bit of commercials acting wise.
I see
But
those. Yes, I did my research. I saw 'em.
so there's a little mix, you know, you gotta have, I don't know, you gotta have, be able to wear as many hats as possible, I guess.
No, I get it. I get it from one multi-hat wearer to another. I get it and I respect it, And that's why, I wanted to put it out there too, because I know, with doing a nonprofit organization and just balancing life and everything else, it's a lot of work. Like people, they might just see, oh, it looks easy, but it's really not, behind the scenes.
No, there's a lot that goes in, and I'll be honest, a little secret, like sometimes you get kind of like, I should be doing this by now. And you're like, but wait, I've been doing this X, Y, and Z. So you got to kind of give yourself patience and you got to give yourself time, because it's not like, oh, today I want to make a company and tomorrow it's going to happen. It's like a process. So I totally agree with you. Like it's a lot, but it's very rewarding in the end. And I wish I would have started this sooner, to be honest. So, but that's great. I don't know. I'm truly blessed for it.
No, you know what? It's always a time and a place, because sometimes I say I wish I would have started some things sooner, but you know what? It's a time and season for everything. So maybe, before it might not have been the time yet, but now it's the time and you're in gear, you're excited, you're doing it. So there you go.
That's the way you got to go, though. Absolutely love it. Yep. Give yourself grace. Completely agree.
Yes, you got to. Yep, they got it right. Village Global Network, shout out to them, because that is who we're also airing with on those radio stations that I mentioned
Ooh,
earlier. There's an app.
wow.
So yeah, so next Thursday at 12 noon, they're also going to hear us talking. It reaches up to 191 countries.
Oh,
So there's going to be a lot of people hearing about, Carol Linnee's critters.
oh, wow. Well, I'm so honored. Oh, wow. This is exciting.
Yes, definitely. And but I've seen some editorials. I've been reading some, editorials about the company too that you've been in.
Yeah, I've been working with Brianna on those. M&A Lifestyle Magazine. So shout out to her. It's been a great time. So if you're ever looking for any help, she's the one I would recommend to work with. She's great, and it's just wonderful to get our story out there and have people read it. And it's amazing to hear people I've known for years be like, "Oh my gosh, Carol, I saw you in the CEO Weekly. That's amazing. Like, what do you got going on?" And like, I've known you for how long and you don't know what I'm doing yet? Like, it's really a blessing. It's really great. I absolutely love it. And I'm honored to be part of a story and to spread the word and doing good things and giving back, because giving back is truly a blessing in so many ways.
It really is. And when you give back with a genuine heart and doing good things, it always comes back to you, somehow. You know what I mean?
Yep. Full circle. It really happens.
Yeah. It definitely does, and then you meet people and everything too. It's like you said, you've had people who've known you for years and they're like, wow, you're doing this. But then also networking with people online, meeting people like we met a couple of years ago and just
Yeah.
kind of just been in contact and just stayed in touch through this whole process.
Yeah, we met before I even started this. So yeah, most definitely. But it's great. I'm so glad we met, and I'm so glad we did this about time, I would say, but it's okay. We'll have more. We'll do more. It will be more than one thing. But no, I really appreciate it, and I really think it's great to get to talk to more genuine ideas and someone you can relate to in business. It's really great. So I appreciate you.
Oh no, I appreciate you, as well. You've always been a positive person, positive energy, in the wild world of Instagram and everything, Sometimes Instagram me and Instagram have a love-hate relationship right now, but
Oh no.
it is what it is.
Social media platforms, you gotta love them and hate them at the same time almost.
Exactly. It's like they're good for, we're promoting and everything, but in other cases I'd be like, man, you know,
Most definitely.
definitely. Oh, look, we have a critter right behind you. I
Yep,
think what's
yep,
coming
he
up.
decided to join us.
He decided to be one of them. Is he by chance named after any of the characters or no?
No, but I would say he's inspired Ace, the main. I would call him our main character. He's the pit bull puppy, so I would say my dog inspired me with him, because my dog looks more like the Little Rascals dog, Petey. So he looks
Got
like that,
you.
but he has a full black circle. So almost, they're kind of similar, but yeah,
Got you.
he's my rock. So we've been
Aw.
together for quite a bit. He'll be 12 this year. So
Wow.
we're been on a journey together.
That is quite a journey, and then just, like you said, kind of, mixing, intermingling, animals and children, I know, they can, animals are considered, very therapeutic, you have therapeutic, dogs and such. So it's really a good thing.
Yeah, most definitely. And I like that I've seen more advertisement about people learning body language of the animals, of how to read dogs. You shouldn't always just run up to them and grab them. Like, you should have them some space. Like, it's really nice to see that, because it's really definitely very important with therapy animals. They have a job to do. They're helping the children. You can't just treat them like your house dog. So there's a lot that goes into training those therapy animals and having the ability to do what we can do with them.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Because, if not properly trained, it can go like the other way. We don't want that.
Yep. Nope. You got to always have mostly all of the control of the situation. Definitely. We don't want anyone to get hurt. We don't want anyone to be upset, either dog or human. So,
Right. Exactly. So what would be, I know, because we're still kind of early in the year, we're in April now, like do you have like kind of a goal for the rest of the year, for Carol and Ace critters, or or things coming up?
Yeah, what we want to do is we do want to reach out to more children hospitals. So we do want to be able to donate to more children, and then also explore our options for the therapy animals, how to get more involved with that, more frequent visits, even anything we could do there. And then, like I touched on a little bit earlier, we definitely want to look into the public schools, and see what we could do there, because I think that would be great, because sometimes school supplies can get expensive, and even a backpack, and if we can help there, that would be great. And then let's see, what else we're trying to do. Definitely the children books will come out down the road about each character.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm working on getting those stories written. So we are going to have those. So I'm excited to tell each character's story, because then we can actually sit with the kids in the hospital and actually read to them, and more than just visit with the animals. So it would be really nice. So I would say that's our goal this year. So hopefully, I have faith in us. We'll be good. We'll make some good moves this year. So I'm excited for it.
That is very exciting. I'm especially excited about the books and everything too. That's great. That's what, 8 books, right? Yeah, 8
That'd
characters,
be
8
8
books.
books. Yep. So most definitely. So yeah, we'll see. I can't wait for them. Like, my niece, she's 10 now, and she was like, I want to help. I want to be part of the board. So it's really cute to get my own niece involved, and she loves it. So it's really great. I really appreciate her getting involved, because it even gives me that kid atmosphere. So it's great. people will like the stories, and she's got her own ideas about each story. So she's my little helper.
Oh, I see. I love that. Like getting your niece involved because getting a child's perspective because you're
Mhm.
helping children. So I think that that's good. That's a great thing.
Yep. And she loves it. She loves every character. She likes to wear her own swag to school. Like, so she's really cute with it. So I really love her and
Oh,
appreciate her doing everything. So she's great. And one day she says she's going to have her own rescue. So she's on the way to entrepreneurship. So she's going.
see, that's going to be a great thing too because you're already inspiring her at 10. You know what I mean? To be a businesswoman and do great things. Children soak everything up like a sponge. So this
Mhm.
is really good for her.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I see her growing in her mind. It's so many ideas. So I love it. Very creative.
The next thing you know, she might come up, she'll have like a whole like children's board. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like
Yup, she most definitely will. She'll tell me, yep, this person's in charge of this and that, and we'll make it work.
yeah, you never know. That might be great. Cause are you because that would be cool too. Like if you had a children's board, like other like children maybe visiting the children with you. Like the possibilities are endless what you can do
Mhm.
with it.
And the life experience of that can change a lot and really inspire people. So yeah, I completely agree. I would love for her to be on my board. If she'd be
Yeah.
great at it.
Yeah. Yes. Put baby girl on the board. It's been settled activated.
She'll be ready to be on this podcast next.
Look, right? Right, she'll be on the podcast. I'll be like, "Okay, how is it like on the board? What big things are you doing? Hey, I'm not opposed to it at all. I've had children on the show before too.
Oh
So
wow. Okay. Okay. I'll let her know.
yes, so it's definitely open court, open season, like they say.
I love it. Love it.
I love it too. And so what would advice would you give for somebody who's I don't know, they're kind of just trying to find themselves, and trying to just figure out what they want to do in life, especially and I'm gearing this more towards like the youth, since you work with the youth, like what advice would you give them?
I would definitely do some inner thinking where what you're truly passionate about and what you want to commit to. Like to me, mine was making a collaboration between animals and children and helping. So you really have to deep dive and be like, okay, what do I really have passion for? And nowadays, I know that sounds kind of silly, but really, I think inner looking at yourself and seeing what you enjoy. And sometimes it means you got to sit and be by yourself. You can't ask everybody left and right, like, what do you think about me? What do you think about me? Like, you
Right.
kind of have to sit in yourself and be like, hey, okay, I like that. Then I would say try it. Like, go ahead and see if it works. And it almost like learn with the skill and then throw it out there. If it doesn't work, hey, at least you tried and you can come back and now you go, all right, I'll be better with this and I can change it this way and we'll be better off and keep going. Like, really, I say don't get discouraged at all. Try things you don't know. You may, like, I went to school for biology to be a veterinarian and now I'm in the business world. So like it's
Mhm.
totally like I wouldn't have known I would like the business world until I dabbled my feet with being an executive assistant and then I'm like, wow, I really love this. So it's really like you got to see what you like and then see what you want your purpose to be. Like, do you want to give back to the community? Do you want to change someone's life? Do you want to make that difference? That I would say that would be a good thing to think about, and then figure out where you're going to go. Like I kind of say it's a staircase. Take each step and you'll keep going. You'll get to where you're supposed to be.
Wow, that's great advice. That is perfect advice. And, so for you, one final question, what legacy does Carol Linnea want to leave behind?
Honestly, the legacy I would leave behind, of course, I would like Carol LINNEE's Critters to keep going. I think we can definitely change more lives of all the people we have in our world right now. And so I would really love for that to get bigger and get more people involved and go back to thinking we can help each other, not all in this world of me, and losing our human skills. Like, no, when we come together, we make a huge difference. We make more of a difference in numbers than just one person. So really, I say make a team out of us. Like, I would love this to be a team effort and everybody gets help and everybody can be happy and enjoy life, because life really is too short. And I really want the future to be better for us. So the kids are the start. They're going to be the ones here after us. So I really want to bring that home for them and give that advice and hopefully inspire other people to keep it going, the momentum, and keep making a difference for all of us.
I love that. That's a great legacy. I just love the positivity, your energy. And like you said, giving back to the kids. Cause like you said, that is our future. I'm a softie for the children too, because I know we're not always going to be here. So we definitely got to, just pass these gems and tools and gifts on, to the youth.
Yeah, most definitely. I completely agree. And really, it they're amazing. Like, nowadays, they're growing up with our technology and they know more than I did at their age. Like,
Yes.
I had dial-up internet back in the day. Like, so really, it's great to see. I really think it would be great.
Mhm. Oh, let's say, our Village Global Network. They
Ooh.
said you would be a wonderful addition to the Village Global Network.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'd be honored.
I'm gonna let you guys do that behind the scenes networking because activated. This is like a live show, but there's a lot of networking that goes on. People
All
interact,
right.
network with each other. So hey, I'm all for it.
Most definitely. That's how you get to do it. You got to. Networking is so important, especially nowadays. Like, I'm always for it. That's why I always want to keep going and spreading the word and see what everyone does. So it's great. I love it. And collaborations are always great too.
Definitely. It definitely is, and thank you for like I said, as soon as I sent you the flyer, you were on it too. So we're networking, we're promoting together, and I really appreciate that too, from your end, because you understand how it goes.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And really, like I earlier said, numbers are better. Hey, if you advertise, you're going to get one group of people. I'm going to get a different group, and then we're going to get a group together because of the advertisement. Like, really spreading the word will touch more people and make more of a difference. Like, I really do agree. Like, and I'll do it 10 times more for you. I love it. I like to spread the word, like, and it's good. And I love Activated. Like, this is good conversations, good
Aw,
vibes always. Like, I really am honored
you.
to be here. Like, it's great. So thank you again.
I'm honored to have you too, because you've been a supporter of the show, watching the show, tapping in on the clips, the posts, the lives. I really appreciate it too. So I feel like we've definitely have come full circle ourselves.
Most definitely. And this is gonna keep going. We're gonna do another full circle.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. It doesn't just stop here, not at
Nope,
all.
let's stop here. We keep going. So yeah, no, it'll be great. It's really good.
Definitely. Definitely. I appreciate you. And then, drop, your socials, your websites, everyone. So that way, I mean, I know they can see it here, but just so like for the radio, so they can hear it too. So people can start getting, on your website, following and all of that.
Okay, perfect. So our website is www.carolinayscritters.com. It's on the screen here too. For us there, you can find Carol Linnee's Critters at Carol Linnee's Critters on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter. We're actually at Carol Critters because Carol Linnee's Critter is too long, so I had to shorten the name. But on LinkedIn, you'll still find us at Carol Linnee's Critters for us there. For me personally, I would be at Miss Carol Linnee, like on the screen, if you need anything there. And then our LLC would be at Carol Linnee LLC. So if you need anything there, any business work, let us know. We're always here to help.
Hey, awesome, awesome. See, a good breakdown. So everybody, be sure, to follow, support, go onto the website, donate if you can, because every little bit helps, because it's a great organization, giving back, helping, the children and things like that. So every donation counts. This is a nonprofit organization, y'all. So please, donate, donate, donate.
Yep, we can't do it without our donations, but thank you guys. And really, any dollar amount makes a difference for us there. And really, if you don't have any time for that, if you have like 5 minutes to write a little card, a nice inspirational happy message for a child, hey, that would be lovely. We would always support that on our website too. So definitely check us out on our website, see how you would like to help, and see what we can do together to make a difference.
Definitely, definitely. And I will of course, continue to support, the cause and everything too.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And I will support too. I'll still be tuning in here. So you'll see me in the chat still and the comments.
I appreciate it. This was definitely a pleasure having you. This was a great vibe. This was our, even though we've been communicating the last 2 years, this was our first time getting to vocally speak to each other. But it's a great vibe and energy.
Yeah, we need to do it more. Like we
We
need to
do.
get together.
We do. We do, right?
That would be great. Well, we'll back channel that. We'll figure it out.
Right. Right. We'll definitely get it, all figured out, but I definitely, want to thank you for coming on, your support, and just being another positive light and energy that we need, in this world. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's been great to be on the show. So thank you. I really am blessed and honored to be here, and I appreciate your support so much. So thank you, and we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna make sure.
Oh, we definitely will. We definitely will, no doubt. Like, we locked in that schedule. Look, it might have been a far away, but look, we had it set, we committed, and we did it.
Most definitely. So thank you again. I really enjoyed this. This was amazing.
Oh, no, you're more than welcome. And, I want to thank everybody, for tuning in, tapping in. I'll thank you even further. If you follow my girl here, support the organization, and everything too. Are there any shout outs that you want to give to before we go?
Shout outs. I would definitely shout out to all our donors and supporters, my family, of course, close contacts. It's always great. And really, all of you watching, hey, I appreciate you for being here and taking the time to tune in and listen to me and Samantha talk. It's amazing. So really, you guys, shout out to you and shout out to everything. So, hey, we're going to make this work and it's going to be great.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Shout out to everybody. Shout out again to you, Queen. And, yeah, you're welcome. We're just going to keep it going, So we're closing out tonight's episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. But if you missed the full live, hit that replay button, share it, do everything. Support, and just spread the word about, this great organization,
Thank you so much, Samantha. You're amazing. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're amazing as well. And want to wish everybody peace and love.